psychedelic shrooms and other substances, what do the visuals mean? What you're seeing is you're seeing your chakra systems unpack right before your eyes. And sometimes if you catch yourself, if you have an active third eye and you wake up in the middle of the night and you look at a white wall and you shine a light on the white wall, you can see it. You can actually see the geometrics of your chakra centers unpacked, basically. So that's what you're seeing in the visuals, is you're seeing the chakras. Now, so that makes a perfect awareness, because a chakra is a planet. So if you then look at your planet and you don't understand it, it's because you don't speak the language of the planet. So that's why the ancient systems, you just go through this process of actually activating chakras step by step by step to come into the awareness of the planetary system that's in you and learn how to communicate with it. And communicating in this sense is not like, hey, do you speak English? Communicating is, I can feel it. That's real communication. I can feel you. See, our real communication is that I can feel you. I can actually feel your consciousness. So when you're communicating with yourself, you can actually feel your root chakra and you can move it. You can see where, you can talk to it, see where it's from, see what it's up to, see how it feels, see how it got damaged, and all of that. So it's a relationship, because see, that's what I said. Each part of this body is in a being, or aka organs are the archons. They're specific beings that are actually in harmony, which was the Mount of Harmon, where this agreement took place from these ancestral pieces to put together Cadman. You know, and no pun on 3D printing and CAD, but Cadman, which is basically a being that lives inside of an architectural reality that is based on different components that mesh in with the framework of that reality. So that's what we're in right now. And gaining control of that is what we're saying is activation and gaining control of the ship. Right now, a lot of ships are just in this spiral careening kind of pattern, and the actual field itself is going backwards. So the energetic field around a mind that is confused is basically going backwards and leading the force field of that being into entropy. Entropy is like the reason why they conceive that the earth is on this tilt, like it's wobbling, versus standing up straight and erect. So it's like, what fixes a tire, because this is all related to centrifugal force, what fixes a tire from whopping? You know, you ever seen a whopping tire? It's like the faster you go, it's just like the more vibration you get out of it. And then also it's burning gas. It's burning more gas. It's even destroying other parts of the car. What do? You get little bitty magnets, pieces of lead, and then you put them on the wheel in certain places until it balances the wheel. And so that's what you're doing when you come into activation is that you now know what the visuals mean. You know why you're going into these realms. And trust me, the rebel is always ready to go up for these experiences and be like, you know what? I got this. I'm divinely inspired. I can lead myself. And that's exactly how I came into this. But after 12 years, I'm like, so I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to do this. So is there someone else by chance that actually has any more data about the fields in which I will be entering or what I saw last night? And that's why I said, that's why we created the metaphysical data set. That's why we come in all the time with this symbolism and this language to actually demystify more and more the framework till the point where you understand it enough to what you see in any realm, you'd be like, oh, that's them. That's the jokers. Huh? That's the jokers. Like I've seen the jokers. They're like the first thing you see when you come into, when you first go through certain experience, like the diamond tree, even ayahuascas, it's still based on the development of your own chakra center. So generally the first time a person gets on diamond, the ground is moving like a snake. And it's because they're awaking to their chakra center. And if they are awaking to an inverted chakra center, what it looks like is jokers, because jokers are the symbol of an inverted chakra center. They are the upside down pentagram. That's the jester thing that comes off the top of the head, right? That's the first card in the tarot. So that's the first thing you see is these jokers, and they're just like they're so close, they're almost like on your face. And that's just the beginning of the whole thing. And it's like, what was that? Until you realize, yeah, there's an entire cult of jokers. What do you think comedy is? Smile now, cry later. Like we talked about, there's guilds of magicians. Houdini started the Magician Society that holds all of the occult knowledge for the Western world. You thought Houdini was just an illusionist. Houdini was basically the Quissack Haderach of the Illuminati, ushering in this knowledge into the Western Hemisphere. So again, why would that become important for me? Most of the time, this knowledge becomes applicable in order to assist others in waking up. When you're not doing that, generally this knowledge doesn't have any application. It's just a waste of time because you're breathing, whole body breathing. You're stretching out. You're getting stronger. You're connecting your words, your tones, and your vibrations. So do you see what I mean? So it's less of Wonderland, because that's basically what it is, and then more about you, the sovereign, and the world that you're going to create, and what components actually create worlds and how you can use them.